We're about to meet with lawn expert Mike Bianco as he shows me how to water the lawn. Here's the supplies that we're going to need.
Alright, so you want to use, there's 2 sprinklers just like this. The one for the front is the one with the bent tabs. You see the bent tabs there?
I see them.
Because it can spin freely all the way around. This one's for the backyard, and it actually stops. So don't use that one, this one's for the backyard. And then this is the hose for the front. This connects to the main sprinkler, which connects to the main hose. And then this is the timer that we'll use for the front. It's the larger one. You have 2 of them. This one's for the front. This one's for the back. Okay, so to get started, you'll want to take this cover off. Just push this button here. Slide it out. And then unhook it from the faucet. Okay? So now you want to connect the timer. Connect one end right here. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then connect the other end at the bottom. Alright. And then to get started, once you set this up, you should be able to keep it out for most of the season. So you want to drag this out all the way out towards the little tree in the front. So you can either go on this side of the posts, or to make it look neater, I would run it along the bottom of the porch. That way it'll make it look neat. You want to drag it out so it runs along the side. And if you need more space, you can just pull it out. So now you connect one end of the sprinkler to the hose, nice and tight. And when you set it in the ground, you'll want to get it about right here. Have the opening face towards the tree, and it should be about a foot and a half away from the outer ring, and just almost to the outside of the outer ring over there. And just nice and flat. Just stick it in the ground, nice and steady, so it doesn't move around. So now with this hose, you're going to want to position it half or in the middle of this area right here, so it can get all of the bushes. So just find a spot, usually right near that post, right in the middle. Stick it in the ground, and you'll want to angle it up slightly. You can see that angle. So it's angled back. You want it like that, with these tabs facing that way.
Okay.
Place it on here. And then we're ready to get started.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so we're going to turn this on now to see how it all worked out and to see if I can learn how to properly water the lawn.
Alright, so to set the timer, first you need to set the clock. So whatever time it is right now, you would just go up or down to set the clock. And then you'll want to set the start time. Normally I like to do about 5 a.m. because it'll go on and off before you even get in your shower. And then how long do you want it to run for? If you're going to be running it every day, I would run it for 20 minutes. So you just set it to 20 minutes. And then how often? Once a day should be sufficient.
Okay.
Then once that's all set, slide the dial back to auto, and now it'll come on every morning at 5 a.m. and run for 20 minutes. Come over here. You can see that a lot of water is running down there. You can adjust that, pulling back on this tab a little bit, and it won't allow as much water. So that should be set for the whole season, but in case it gets hit again, you just pull that tab back and forth to allow more of the water to go. Rotating, and then you just take this tab and lift it up or down to make sure it covers everything. Tabs that aren't bent. Okay. And you're going to use this blue hose. So what I normally do with this is I wrap it around here. So you just want to wrap it nice and neat all the way around there, and that way you can store it. But for now, we'll just grab the other end of the hose.
So you typically wrap the whole hose?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless this stays out. So whatever part isn't staying out, because you can just keep it out in the yard. If you run it along here and go behind the posts here, it stays off the patio.
Okay.
So tighten this down. And then where you want to put this is only about 6 inches away from the edge of the patio. And you want to be between the tree and the post. So 6 inches away between the tree and the post.
Okay.
So you just find a good spot. And this one you also want to angle back. Like the front.
Okay, and that's going to really help this lawn stay green.
Yes. So you see how it's angled? So it's kind of shooting up at like a, I don't know, 45-degree angle almost, not quite.
Okay.
All right, and then before you get started, so you don't make a huge mess, you'll see that it stops right here and stops right here. You can adjust these tabs if you need to control the pattern. So if you set it up like this and then come look over here, it should line up to the edge, right around the edge of the grass. And then when you rotate it around, it should be approximately at the edge of the grass. And you can adjust it once you get started.
Okay, sounds
All right,
good.
so let's turn it on.
Okay, so we're going to turn this one on now and see how it works in the backyard.
the bushes. Doesn't have to soak all the bushes, but you need to touch this. It's a little bit high right here. So same thing. Hold this and then push this down just a little bit.
So if we use these great tips, I'll be able to take care of this yard.